Mike V Power Hour on a Monday. Ether, ETHA. You know what goes with that? It's all over the boards. PMNR. Nice trade to DP, David. SBET, same thing. Continuation. Actually, that pulled back. Taking calls, by the way. Viking Therapeutics. Lilly. First stock we traded today on the low. UNH worked on the bounce. CNC did not work on the bounce. Pure stocks taking calls as we speak. Power Hour. RGTI. Calls. Pure. Philip Morris. Something for everybody. Even dividends. Taking out highs. Which is going to work more? Philip Morris? Coles. Something for everybody. Coles. When you think of Coles, what do you think of? AEO. Are they sexier? Of course. For those that are newer, do two things. Scroll all the way up for the Sunday evening videos. Data. Starting last night. There you go. Upcoming key events. Always click images to enlarge. There's the playbook. Some of the playbook. Some catalysts potentially. A couple of good opinions. Former guest of TGH, Larry. Larry has been on CNBC, Bloomberg, you name it. TradeGateHub. Why? Because of Coach Dale Pinkert, a colleague. Top performing industry groups. If you don't know the top 5 to 10 stocks in each respected group, you're going to a gunfight with a knife. This is what it is. Sweet Green. Hot stocks, believe it or not. Sweet Green is down 40% up front. Chipotle breaking down completely. I know that's incredible. All right. Deutsche Bank. ASPI, pure stock. It's even got a cool name in it. It's got isotope in it. Pure. That one is beautiful. Beautiful stock right there. And I'm in it. Across the board. Started with calls. Starts with any scanner out there from Yahoo Finance to anything sophisticated. Relative strength. Above moving averages. Pulled back on volume, went back up on volume. I wish it pulled back on lower volume. Calls. CLH. Everybody's trying to pick the bottom on it. No one wants to pick it when it's going up. Take it out yesterday's high. I don't know how much more it has in it. Hot stock, range, doesn't matter. To me, it does. I obviously have to look at what the company does and it's what, but chart says it all. There's always something to do. Let's go to the cannabis stocks, okay? MSOX news. The real pure one is ACB. For those playing cannabis stocks today, it's Aurora Cannabis. The weekly 200-day right here, 1336. This could really work. But the other ones pulled back. The other spec ones, the best of breed, if you will, stuck. But the specs like VFF pulled back. Telray. Oh, Telray's up there. I don't think Telray's 89 cents. They could have it. That's incredible. Okay, a couple of things I want to point out. TradeGateHub, please. First of all, thank you for participation. Top 15 IBD stocks. Goldman position indicator. Short-term sentiment. Metals opinions. First thing I posted today. That was well before the open. TTD, buy it's 52.80. Now, the reason why I know this is because I traded on Friday as it was down 32%. TTD. I sold the high. Can't believe it. Trades only. The weekly on TTD, this bar right here. If you look, trust me, if you look up in the top, this top legend, 53.30. Former daily on TTD. By the way, it is what it is. The low of the day's right there, 52.82. Settings, executions. Oh, it's got to be pre-market. That's why. I sold the majority of 55. Trade on TTD. Another one was Lily. Trades only. These contra trades didn't reverse. None of these read the green sweeps. Always showing my universe. There's the TTD. The low is 52.79. You look up 55. So there's the whole move. Sound. Still have it. What was so hard with this? There's the volume. Broke out. Good news. Stock was still up 30% on Friday. Okay, so but didn't close within 2% of the high. You want a little bit of a shakeout in profit taking. There's the daily. There's the weekly. Once it broke to 14.20, it was game over. It was 14.20. No surprise right there. Sam, I'm in some stuff. Wolf. Calls all morning. Off the board. I was buying it all morning. Here's my buys, man. I'm loading it right here. Calls right on the open. 536. Punted some 571. Still have some. It's not exactly that type of a good day trade. A minute, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take Rigatoni, RGTI. Another animal out there, Enbis. It's like Lollapalooza. Well, he stops after the close. Only what stage you want. Oh my God. First thing that strikes me is this. First, you know what? I don't know if this is the first one I'm looking at the earnings after the close right here or here. And after all, BBAI goes with sound. I think that should go, right, Jingle? If you got, is that too obvious? If you got BBAI, can sound go? I'm not going to take BBI into numbers, but I will take the, I stick with sound. So I'm looking here. And the first thing that comes to mind, maybe it shouldn't be. ASTS, certainly all hot. Is this one? CMP. You want to know why? It's the second letter, mineral. Compass Minerals. And I'm going to tell you, this thing has it. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I didn't do enough research. You don't want to be wrong. But right now, I think mineral is kind of sexier than semi. I don't know. CMP. We'll write it down. The problem with this, now that I think if I'm going to do something like this, the thinking is if I'm wrong, can I get it back? Is it completely binary? If they blow it out, will they buy it just because it's been strong? Will it be an algo driven by the dip? I have to. It's not what I think I can make. It's what I think I could lose when I look at this. To be honest with you, no, I think about that the majority of the time. But if I say trade something like Intel, or if I take some sort of other major stock that has a positive pin action with other stocks in the group, if I'm wrong in that particular stock, I can usually somehow finagle other stocks in the group. But CMP, I'm on my own. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing wrong being on your own after the close before the open tomorrow. CRCL is the first thing I see and only see. That's when the hot IPOs started. That's when the new IPOs, the high flyers, start to report. SE, sexy, onion, have no opinion. I want one. Pony, AI driven. Alt. By the way, Jane Norm, now that I look at alt and look at bios, you were right about that VIR. You took me out of that VIR. It's a Goldman stock. Nothing I'm interested tomorrow morning except CRCL, SE, onion, the pony, LQDA I sold today. Detour I like. Ooh, look at that one. That might be interesting. LQDA, well, I'm going to dissertate about this in a second because I took it overnight and I didn't want to hold it into earnings. I'm not even going to write down ALT. LQDA. What do you do? This stock reminds me of ASPI. They don't do the same. They're bios. I had LQDA overnight. Qualified. It was pure. And everything you want. Look at the close on Friday. Better volume it had in 5 days. Almost closed at a new high. Now it's at the high. I punted a bunch of it like 2040. Yeah, I punted it. Wouldn't want to be shorted. The stock could very easily open up 20% tomorrow. Liquidia Corporation has earnings. I punted it. Let it go up. There's nothing I can do about that. Now, why am I going to take Compass Minerals? Something that I wasn't in and not familiar with, as opposed to LQDA, which I could have been up, or if I think I have maybe 800 shares or something left. And that's not going to lead to anything bigger. But I'm tuned into it. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing there. I get it. You. Red YouTube button. Besides being free, there's a second best amenity. It's a button. It's red. Press it. When you do, you get to be a part of 6,300 plus subscribers, where we put out over 1,600 videos. Just a couple of videos that Coach took a part of past week. And I say I leave that to professionals because they're more intelligent than me. Here, what is this? David Hunter. Last week, Coach, 10,000 views. This morning, 400 views. This morning, Coach had to lead off the week. Coach, what is that, new haircut? What did you use? What are you using? They call it thing, hair dry now? Holy smokes.
Moon this weekend.
I'm in lithium. Get in there, buddy. Admire a sense of humor, too. You gotta have a sense of humor. Coach, bottom line, red YouTube channel every day. Coach gives one in the morning. Obviously, me at 3 p.m. power hour. Some sexy things in between. And you could also look at the past videos and get an idea of what we do. We've both been trading quite well. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but it is what it is. It's not even been that hard. It hasn't. Tesla. Whole freaking world was looking at this on Friday through the 200-day. It closed above the 200-day, all the moving averages, had it out of it, did everything you wanted. Above the short-term moving average, curling up 10-day, had good volume, finished on the high, near the high. Out of the symmetrical triangle, showing relative strength as compared to the rest of the. Well, what's up? Curling up. Tour, they canceled that idea. Oclo. That's setting up for something bad. I don't see Oclo taking out highs. I'm not going to lie. I don't see Oclo taking out highs into earnings. That's technically. This channel. Like this play a channel. Channel surf. Channeling. Compass Minerals. Give a brief at the Jesus, a brief look at the Jesus feed. VKTX, they're buying into strength. BLDE, unusual November buys. Hold on a second. So, this is kind of what you want to see, right? Posted this morning. It's not like I post BLDE maybe once every 3 to 6 months. I don't even know it. In the morning, there was an unusual November buyer. And a guy stepping in this afternoon, worth noting. The blade. Oclo, that's at the earnings. SC at the earnings. There's the rigatoni calls. Okay. Rigatoni, you get it. They say Dave Rigetti. Dave Rigetti, the former Yankee. I'm a New York Met fan, so that's why I say rigatoni, because I'm Italian. Half Italian. Okay, couple of things. Jim Cramer, CoreWeave, like I said, earnings tomorrow. Eli Lilly pointed it, trying to make a comeback. Planeteer, he's being facetious. Public Jesus feed. SC into earnings. Gold. I'm in the Wolf. Then there's Tesla. Come on, guys. Even if you're wrong, we're around it. DAX, Ethereum, that was in the morning. BLDE, there's the one. They're back. What is this thing? Okay. Blade Air Mobility. Maybe it's because ACHR has earnings. That's what I think of when I see that. Blade Air Mobility, mobile air taxis. But then I go to this and I see that ACHR's earnings, right church, same pew. Right church, different pew. Blade. Cool symbol, that's for sure. I didn't think we did a good enough job. Star Pharmaceuticals. Oh, I can't believe this stock worked. Lens at 41.5 today. Alright. Alright, try to do better the next time. It's only Monday, always another trade. Be in the room. Cheers.